So good morning everyone. Welcome to the class on business statistics. Till now, we have completed all the problems related to mean and median in measure of central tendency. Before that, we had done the basic understanding of what is the statistical description of the data, where we understood how the process in statistics works, what is descriptive statistics, what is inferential statistics. We understood that what is primary data, what is secondary data. Then we understood the different ways to present the data, either in the form of table or in the form of diagrams or in the form of graphs. So I believe you are clear with all those concepts. So going further, in the previous class, as we have were discussing median, and I uploaded one video also on previous year Bangalore University questions based on median, which came in. I don't remember which year it came. It came for 5 marks. So that I have already uploaded. I believe you have seen that video also, where I have solved the previous year Bangalore City question paper of 5 marks. In case you have not seen, make sure that you watch that video and solve that problem. So going further, we were discussing about median. So in the same family of median, you have something called quartiles. So you have something called quartiles in the same family of median. So what is quartile? Quartile is the one fourth of the data. Like in median, median is a half of the data, right? Like the same way you have quartiles. So quartiles basically means one fourth. So whenever we talk about quartiles, in quartiles I can say quartile can be Q1, quartile can be Q2, it can be Q3 and Q4. So Q1 means quartile 1, Q2 means quartile 2, Q3 quartile 3, and Q4 is quartile 4. And Q1, the two quartiles to study here is the lower quartile. The two quartiles what you need to study here is lower quartile and upper quartile. Okay, you need to focus on these two quartiles only. What is lower quartile, what is upper quartile? So the other name of Q1 is lower quartile, the another name of Q3 is upper quartile. So you need to focus on these two parameters, lower quartile and upper quartile. Okay, so what is Q2 and Q4? We'll talk about them. So when I say Q1, when I'm talking about Q1, Q1 basically represent the 25% of the data, that is Q1. So whenever I say Q1 basically means 25% of the data that we called as a Q1. Okay, then what is Q2? Q2 basically means 50% of the data. Where the 50% of data lies, that is nothing but that is median only. So median already we have studied median, so no need to study median again. So quartile 2, when I say quartile 2 means median only. So those who have studied statistics in PU, they know this very well. So whenever I say quartile 2 means median only. Quartile 1 means lower quartile, which represent where the 25th percent of the data lies. One fourth of the data lies. In median, when we are talking median, in median we are talking about where the 50% of the data lies or the central part of the data lies. So median means the central part of data, which we call as Q2 or median, while Q1 basically means lower quartile. When we say lower quartile, it means where the 25% of the data lies. That means Q1. While when we say Q3, when we say Q3, Q3 means where the 75% of the data lies. When we say Q3, when we say Q3 means where your center, where your 75% of your data lies. That means Q3. Okay, so this means basically means where your 75% of your data lies. So basically, when you divide the data by 4, so means so when you're dividing the data by 4, so then the first 25th percent of the data is called as lower quartile or Q1. Then first 50% of data is called quartile 2 or median, and first 75% of the data means upper quartile or Q3. While Q4 basically means 100% of data. So when we say Q4 means the 100% of data. So no need to study this Q4, because Q4 basically means where your 100% of data lies. So there means there's no point because you know where the end data is there. So what we need to study in quartile is basically two things: quartile 1 and quartile 3, where quartile 1 basically talks about where your 25% of the data lies, where quartile 3 basically talks about where your 75% of data lies. So in quartiles, we'll study two parameter. We'll study Q1, we'll study Q3. Fine. So Q1 basically talks about where your 25th% of your data lies, and Q3 basically talks about where your 75% of your data lies. Fine. So 1 minute. So you understood Q1, you understood Q3. Fine. So going further on your understanding of Q1 and Q3, what you understood on Q1 and Q3, you can understand few more parameters. Quartile deviation. When we say quartile deviation basically means Q3 minus Q1 by 2. That is quartile deviation. So just remember this. In case if you get any problem on quartile deviation, so you need to know quartile deviation means Q3 minus Q1 by 2. You should know interquartile range. These formulas are important. You should know what is interquartile. You should know what is interquartile range. Interquartile interquartile range. Interquartile range, that means Q3 minus Q1, that means interquartile range. And the third thing is called coefficient of quartile deviation, and the third thing is called coefficient of quartile deviation, and the third thing is called coefficient of quartile deviation. Coefficient of quartile deviation means Q3 minus Q1 divided by Q3 plus Q1 into 100. So coefficient of deviation basically means Q3 minus Q1 divided by Q3 plus Q1 into 100. So please understand these all formulas are important for you to keep them in your mind. Okay, everyone. Is this clear, everyone? Anyone have any doubt? So in quartiles, we only focus on two quartiles, lower quartile and upper quartile. So Q1 basically means a lower quartile, Q3 basically means upper quartile. So when I say Q1 basically talks about where the 25% of data lies, that is Q1, and Q3 basically talks about where the 75% of your data lies. That means Q3. So you have Q1, you have Q3. So deviations, interquartile range, coefficient of quartile deviation, all these parameter you have to keep them in your mind. Clear, everyone? What is quartile deviation? What is interquartile range? What is coefficient of quartile deviation? You should be clear with these three terms. Okay, so again, so if I give you raw data, and if I give you a raw data and ask you calculate the quartiles, and if I ask you calculate the quartiles, so quartile 1, if I say quartile 1, so quartile 1 you'll use the formula called n plus 1 by fourth observation, that is quartile 1. So you'll arrange the data in ascending order. You'll arrange the data in ascending order. Arrange the data in ascending order. You'll arrange the data in ascending order. You'll arrange the data in ascending order. You'll arrange the data in ascending order, and then you'll find the quartile one. Quartile one basically means n plus 1 by fourth observation. And if I ask you quartile 3, if I ask you quartile 3, what is quartile 3? So quartile 3 would be 3 into n 1, 3 into n plus 1 by fourth observation. That is quartile 3. Clear, everyone? If I give you raw data and ask you, tell me the quartiles value. So quartile 1 formula would be, first thing you'll arrange the data in ascending order, then quartile 1 is qn plus 1 by fourth observation. Quartile 3 basically means 3 into n plus 1 by fourth observation. I hope everyone is clear with this. Okay, going further, if I give you some problem, like if I ask you, suppose if I'm asking you, determine the quartile deviation. If I ask you, suppose determine the quartile deviation of some number randomly. I'm writing number 37, 48, 12, 54, 88, 8, 9, 44, then 61, then 92, something like this. Determine the quartile deviation of these numbers. Okay. So suppose this is the question. Now, if you are trying to solve this question, first thing what you will do, you will arrange the in ascending order. First thing what you will do, you will arrange the data in ascending order. First thing you will arrange the data in ascending order. So if you arrange the data in ascending order, then the smallest value is 8, then the next smallest value is 9, the smallest value is 8, next smallest value is 9, after that is 12, no, after that is 12, we will write 12, after that, after 12 you have 37, 37. Okay, you have 37, you have 37, so you have 37, so you have 37, you have 37, and then you have 44, you have 37, and then you have 44, then you have 48, then you have 48, and then you have 54, then you have 54, so you arrange them in ascending order. So then you have 54. Okay, after 54 you have 61, after 54 you have 61, after 61 you have 88, after 88 you have 92. So you will arrange the data in ascending order. Okay, so let me count first just to confirm: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, fine. So I have arranged the data in ascending order. Once I have arranged the data in ascending order, then median already we did, then quartiles. So when we talk quartile, so quartile 1, if I say quartile 1, so what is quartile 1 formula? N plus 1 by fourth observation. The formula of quartile 1 is basically, the formula of quartile 1 is basically N plus 1 by fourth observation. So n is 10 here. So you know that n is 10. Already we counted n is 10. So a quartile 1 would be 10 plus 1 by fourth observation. So that will be around 11 by fourth observation. 11 by fourth observation. 11 by fourth observation means 2.75th observation. Okay, 11 by fourth observation means 2.75th observation. So whenever we have to find 2.75th observation, whenever we have to find 2.75th observation, then 2.75th observation means second observation plus 0.75 into third observation minus second observation. So that means 2.75th observation. So second observation here is 9.75. So this is the formula, in case if you don't know. So this is the way how you should find 2.75th observation. So you understand this. So like the same way. So if anything related to interpolation, if it comes, you have to do like this way. So here, what is the second observation? This is the second observation, 9. So you do like this: 9 plus 0.75. Third observation is 12. Second observation is 9. So you solve this. So this is 9 plus 0.75. I can write 3 by 4 into 3. 12 minus 9 is 3. So this is 9 plus 9 by 4. 9 plus 9 by 4 means 2.10. 2.25. That is 11.25. That is the value of quartile 1. I hope everyone understood the quartile 1. Once you understood the quartile 1, so we can find quartile 3. We can find quartile 3. Once we got the quartile 1, we can find the quartile 3. So when we say quartile 3 means 3 into n plus 1 by fourth observation. So quartile 3 basically means here n is 10. So when we say quartile 3 means 3 into 10 plus 1 by fourth observation. That is quartile 3. So quartile 3. So so here quartile 3 is 3 into 11 by fourth observation. 11 by fourth observation means 11 by fourth observation. When I say 11 by fourth observation, what is 11 by fourth observation? That is 3 into 2.75th observation. So 2.7.5th observation means 15, 1 carry, 22, 2 carry, 8.25th observation. So that is quartile 3. Quartile 3 is 8.25th observation. So 8.25th observation means what? 8.25th observation means 8th observation plus 0.25 into ninth observation minus 8th observation. That means 8.25th observation. So when we say 8.25th observation, what is your 8th observation? 8th observation you can count. So 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So your 8th observation is 61. Ninth observation is 88. So your 8th observation is 61. 8th observation is 61. 8th observation is 61 plus 0.25. 0.25 is 1 by 4. Ninth observation. Ninth observation means 88. 88 minus 61. So I can write as 8.25th observation means 61 plus 1 by 4 into 27. So this is 61 plus 27 by 4. 27 by 4 means 6 4s are 24, 30. 30 means 7s are 28, 6.75. Then this would be 67.75. This is your third quartile. So you got the quartile 1, you got the quartile 1. So you got the quartile 1 as 11.25, you got the quartile 1 as 11.25, you got the quartile 3 as 67.75, you got the quartile 3 as 67.75. Now I can find interquartile range. I can find interquartile range, that is Q3 minus Q1, that is 67.75 minus 11.25, that is 56.5. That is interquartile range. So you can find quartile deviation. You can find quartile deviation. Quartile deviation means Q3 minus Q1 by 2. So you got Q3 minus Q1 already 56.5 divided by 2. You'll get 28.25 as quartile deviation. So now we'll discuss quartiles calculation. Now we'll discuss quartile calculation. Okay, now we'll discuss quartile calculation when class interval with frequency is given. When class interval with frequency is given. So now we can do a quartile calculation when class interval with frequency is given. So when class interval with frequency is given, so then you have to use the formula of Q1 is L plus H by F into sum of F by 4 minus CF. So this is the Q1. This is the Q1 calculation. Q3 is L plus H by F into 3 into sum of F by 4 minus CF. This is Q3 calculation. So when class interval with frequency is given, so you can find the Q1 by this formula, you can find the Q3 by this formula. Once you get the Q1 and Q3, you can find the value of quartile deviation, interquartile range, coefficient of quartile deviations, everything with that. So I hope everyone is understanding this. Fine. So in case, suppose if I give you class interval with frequency, suppose if I give you class interval, suppose is 10 to 20, simply I'm writing, so 10 to 20 and this is frequency I'm giving you, okay, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, then 30 to 40, then 40 to 50, then 50 to 60, then 60 to 70, okay, then the frequency is 12, 7, 39, 44, then 17, then 24, something I wrote. So suppose this is the question. Now suppose this is the problem. This is your problem. Now for this problem, you have to find the quartiles. For this problem, you have to find the quartiles. You have to find Q1, Q3. You have to find the quartile deviation. Everything you have to do for this problem. Everyone first write down this problem. Okay, everyone. So I guess everyone has written down this problem. Okay, so if I do the total sum of frequency, how much I'll get? 7 plus 2, 9, 9 plus 9, 18, 22, 22 plus 7, 29, 29 plus 4, 33, 3 carry, 3, 4, 7, 7, 7 plus 4, 11, 12, 14, 143. I'm getting the sum of frequency. So whenever you solve the problems related to median, quartile, decile, percentile, mean, median, mode, anything, you have to make sure the class interval should be continuous. Yes, they are continuous, no problem. So I'll write directly less than cumulative frequency. I'll write less than cumulative frequency. That would be 12. That is 12. 12 plus 7, 19. 19 plus 39. So 19 plus 39, that is 58. Then 58 plus 44, that is 102. Then 102 plus 7 is 119. 119 plus 24, 120, 143. Clear everyone? Anyone have any doubt? Fine. So once you get this, now if I want the quartile 1, if I want the quartile 1, if I want the quartile 1, so the calculation of quartile 1, if I'm doing, if I want the quartile 1, yes, Reshma, if the class intervals are not continuous, so you have to make sure that you convert them into continuous. So you have to convert the discrete class interval into continuous class interval, and then you have to do it. So in previous classes, I have done all that for the problem. So if you want, you can go through my previous videos. So there you will understand if you have any doubt. So calculation of Q1, when we say Q1, so quartile 1, whenever we talk about quartile 1, so here I want to find the Q1. So what is the first thing you have to determine? The first thing you have to determine is sum of f by 4. For quartile 1, what is the first thing you'll determine? You'll determine sum of f by 4. Sum of f is 143 divided by 4. So how much you will get? 23. 23 is 5, 30, 37, 35.75. Okay. Then same thing what we did for median, I'm just doing the same thing here. So once you understood the median, then quartile is not a big thing for you to understand. So once you get this value, once you get this value, then what you will do, what you will do, you'll just find, you'll search, you'll search for the next value, you'll search for the next value higher than, you'll search for the next value higher than, you'll search for the next value higher than 35.75 in less than, cumulative frequency table. You'll search for the next value higher than 35.75 in less than cumulative frequency table. Okay, so you search for the next value which is higher than 35.75 in less than cumulative frequency table. So the value which is higher than 35.75 in cumulative frequency table, that is 58. So if that value is 58, means then you get the required class interval, what you need to search, what you need to go through. So this is your required class interval which you need to go through. So once you have to find where the 1/4 of the data lies. You have to find where the 1/4 of the data lies. So if you want to find where the 1/4 of the data lies, so in order to find where the 1/4 of the data lies, so where that value lies. So if you are searching that value, so what is the way? So quartile 1, if you want to determine, first thing what you do, first determine what to search. So first thing you have to determine, if you want to determine the Q4 where the 25% of the data lies, so the first thing you have to determine what to search. So in order to determine what to search, you will determine sum of f by 4. I got 35.75. Once you got 35.75, then once you understood what to search, then where to search. So where to search, you have to understand that location. So 35.75. See the next value which is higher than 35.75 in less than cumulative frequency table. So you got the value 58. Once you get the value 58, so means that gives you the required range what you need to see. Okay, so once you get the value which is bigger than, which is bigger than 35.75, means your work is done. So you get the required class interval. So once you get that, then what is L? L is the lower limit of the class interval, that is 30. What is H? H is the height or class width of this. So that is Okay, then what is f? F is the frequency that is 39. Okay, then what is cf? Cf is the one cumulative frequency before it. Cf is the one cumulative frequency before it. So here that is 19. Then everyone, then everyone. So once you get this, now with this I can find the q1. Now with this I can find the q1. So now the calculation of q1, if I want to determine interlocation calculation of q1, if I want to determine, so the q1 is equal to L plus h by f, then sum of f by 4 minus cf. So the q1 L lower limit, what is the lower limit of this? Lower limit is 30 plus h is height is 10, frequency of that, frequency of this is 20, 39, sum of f by 4, sum of f was 143, 143 by 4 minus 1 cumulative frequency before it, that was 19. So so q1 is equal to 30 plus n by 39, sum of f by 4, so that is 143 by 4, that is 35.75, that is 35.75 minus 19. So this is q1, q1 is 30 plus n by 39 into 35.75 minus 19, so minus 20 to 15 na, 16.75. So you'll get the q1, q1 is 30 plus 167.5 divided by 39. Let q1 value be 30 plus 167.5 divided by 39. 167.5 divided by 39. 4.494872. 4.294872. 4.297872. So the q1 value is 34.3 something. So you understood the calculation of Q1. You understood the calculation of Q1. Now let's talk about Q3. So for Q3, if I want to determine the Q3, what is the first thing I'll determine if I want to determine Q3? What is the first thing I'll determine? I'll determine sum of f by 4 into 3. This I want to determine. If I want to determine Q3, this is the first thing I'll determine, 3 into sum of f by 4. So the sum of f I got how much? Sum of f is 143. So 3 into sum of f by 4, that is 3 into 143 by 4. So this 143 3s is 9, 4 3s are 12, 1 carry. 449 by 4. Correct, no? 3 3s are 9, 12. So we'll get 429 by 4. 9, 12, 1 carry. 429 by 4. So you'll get 1, then 0, 7 4s are 28, 10, 107.25. So you'll get the sum of f, sum of this q3, sum 3 into sum of f by 4, you will get 107.25. You will get 107.25. Once you get 107.25, once you get 107.25. Now see Reshma, where you have doubt, see this. So you got 3 into sum of f by 4, you got 107.25. Now see what you do, search for the search for the next value, search for the next value which is higher than, which is higher than 107.25 in less than cumulative frequency table, in less than cumulative frequency table. Okay, see the search for the next value which is higher than 107.25 in less than cumulative frequency table. 107.25, the value what you're getting this range 50 to 60. So you are getting, okay, good. So you are getting 50 to 60. Once you get 50 to 60, once you get 50 to 60, now with this, what with this I can say my L, my L. What is my L? With this I can say my L. So my L is equal to how much? How much is my L? L is 50. My L is 50. Okay. What is my H? H is 10. No? The difference is 10. So my H is 10. Frequency is 17. Frequency is 17. And one cumulative frequency before it. One cumulative frequency before it. So one cumulative frequency before it is 102. So one cumulative frequency before it is 102. I hope you understood this. So once you understood this, now once you understood this, now you have to put them in the formula only. So once you understood this, now we need to find the Q3. So Q3 formula is L plus H by F 3 into sum of F by 4 minus CF. Okay, so you just put them in this formula, you'll get the answer. So you put them everything in the formula, you'll get the answer. So Q3 is L. L is 50. L is 50. H is 10. Frequency is 17. Frequency 17 into 3 into sum of F 143 by 4 minus CF. CF is one cumulative frequency before it, that is 102. So you get the value of Q3. Q3 is 50 plus 10 by 17. Then this value you got, no, this value was 107.25, 107.25, 107.25 minus 102. So the value of Q3 is 50 plus 10 by 17 into, this is what? This is 5.25. So the value of Q3 is 50 plus 52.5 divide by 17. 17 threes is 51. 17 threes is 51. So the value what you will get is 53 point. So 53.3 point 15 means 0. 150. 150 means 150 means 8 za. 150 means 8 za. 150 minus 126. 126. 136. 14. 140. 140 means again. So 53.088. 52.5 divided by 17. 52.5 divided by 17 plus this plus how much? 50. 53.088. Correct one. Any doubt, anyone? Everyone, please write down this problem. This is your assignment. You have to find the missing frequency if the first quartile of the following data is 21.5. This is your class interval given. Okay, and this is the frequency given. I'll upload the answer for this problem in 2-3 hours in my YouTube channel. So whenever you get time, you can solve this problem and then check the answer what you get with the answer what I'm gonna explain in the video. So you can try solving this problem. This is your assignment. This is assignment question one. Okay, everyone. So please solve the question first by yourself. Don't watch the video first. First solve the question by yourself first, and then watch the video once you get the answer. Okay, and this is your assignment two. This is your assignment two. Again, the problem on missing frequency. Okay, find the missing frequency. Find the missing frequency if the median is 78. Okay, so class interval, I'm writing the class interval and frequency 64 to 68, then 68 to 72, then 72 to 76, 76 to 80, then 80 to 84, and then 84 to 88. This is 3, 312, F1, 40, 32, 11. This is your second question. So guys, these two are your assignment. Make sure you solve these assignment questions first, and then you can watch my channel to see the solution for this problem. That is that is not given. Whatever is given in the problem, I given you this. Fine, everyone. So guys, these two are your assignment. This was your assignment one. This is your assignment one. Okay, you have to find the missing frequency if your first quartile is 21.5. So this is the data given, and this is your assignment two. This is your assignment two. I'll very soon, hour or 2 hour, I'll upload the solution. Make sure you watch the solution of these questions. So the purpose of giving you these assignments is to make sure you do enough practice, because we have limited time for you people to complete the portion. But at the same time, I want that you people to do a lot of hard work. So that is the reason of giving you assignment. Make sure that you try these assignment, everyone, and come up with doubts. If you have any doubt, please feel to ask doubt. Now, Happy New Year to everyone. See you all very soon. Thank you everyone for being so regular, so nice to me and to all our family. So these are the assignments what I gave to you. Make sure you solve these assignments. And once you solve, watch the video of the question. Purpose of making these videos is to make sure that you watch them, and you just see the steps what is being done, so that improvement should happen in you. That is the objective. So make the best use of me and my Padma Shri family. Thank you, everyone. So see you all very soon. God bless you. Take